Hi, hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is tmaaz. This is the construction zone. How the heck you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope your day is going well. As you can see up here on the big, bright, and shiny screen, it has been a long time. To be honest, it's been about 6 months. But we are going to go back into the world of Minecraft. Yeah, I took, I believe it's been about a 6-month hiatus. I set it down. I logged out one day and just didn't feel like logging back in. Didn't feel like logging back in. Next thing I knew, days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got burned out. I don't know if I just was other things, was just everything going on in the world. I'm not sure what it was, but I logged out for a long time. So, over the past couple days, I have gotten everything in my system updated and upgraded and put back together again so that we could log back in. As you can see down in the doobly-doo, it says the hiatus ends. Hello, old friend. We are re-entering the world of Minecraft, and as you can also see down in the doobly-doo, we are going to be re-entering the Treehouse SMP. This SMP is on another person's server. They are my friend AcornBandit, a wonderful human being, and yeah, a fellow streamer, just wonderful person. But they own and operate the Treehouse and have been kind enough to let us join and play in their world. So here, we'll give Acorn a shout out here.
Please show AcornBandit some construction crew love, and be sure to click the heart and give them a follow.
There we go. So yeah, we are going to be jumping back into the Treehouse SMP and the world we have there. We have a fairly large base there that we are actually going to be expanding. And so we're going to be looking at some ideas regarding that. Well, yeah, let's just jump into the world and we can look at it, because me explaining it while not showing it to you isn't going to make much sense. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. All right, and this is one of the few games where we're actually going to leave the music going, because we don't have the music in Minecraft turned on. So we're going to turn the music up a little bit, and we'll turn the world of Minecraft up a little bit. There we go. And let's go into, let's see, how are we going to do this? Do we go into single player first and check out some ideas for combinations of colors and things like that? Or do we jump into the multiplayer, go to the base, look around a little bit, and then jump back out and go to the single player? I'm not sure which to do first. Hold on one second. For some reason, my when I start the stream, get everything going, Seribot turns off all the protection stuff, but for some reason it continues to say emote only mode down at the bottom. But when I open the settings, it's not in emote mode. So I'm not sure why it gets stuck like that, but it always makes me think it is. And so I have to go and turn it on, turn it off to make it put the put that warning away. So yeah, because I don't know if that shows on anybody else's screen that it says, you know, emote only mode down at the bottom. I don't know. But yeah, so let's see. Do we jump in single or multi? Torn. Let's just jump into the SMP. It has been so long since we've been here. All right, here we are at home. Simple voice chat. What did that say? I think it's T to me. Yeah. Simple voice chat. Press V to set up. The world contains data from an old version of Minecraft. Run /Bobby upgrade to upgrade it. I don't know if I should do that or not. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of that. And I'm going to ask... I just want to make sure. I'm going to ask the admins on this server if that's okay or if that's a bad thing to do. I'm not sure. But however, we can do the upgrade or update the voice chat. Oh, there we go. The setup guide to help you configure your voice chat. I know what I'm doing. Skip. No, that's fine. Sure, next. Whatever the do. Nope. Always online. Always online. Wish to talk voice. No, voice activation. Noise suppression is on. Microphone gain automatic. Next. To open the voice with V, you'll be muted after exiting the screen. Press delete to unmute. Finish setup. So press delete. So if I press delete again, will it mute me? Okay, so delete is what I set up for mute. Okay. Well, let's turn that off so I'm not just rambling incessantly. Anyway, so here we are in the bedroom of my very large castle. Okay, I feel like I need to readjust the mouse again. I feel like I'm swinging way too wildly here. Nope, that's too far. That's too far. 1, 2. Yeah, I think 2 is the right setting. Okay, so what is the best way to approach this? Oh, shoot. Hold on 1 second. I need to add something here that I totally forgot. I need to go here. And I need to go... There we go. There we go. That's better. Back to the game. I needed to add, I forgot, I didn't add the treehouse logo up there. And I always like to give props where props are due. This isn't my server, this is theirs. So I like having the logo up there in the corner. I was like, why is there so much space up there in the corner? I was looking at the feedback monitor. I was like, oh yeah, there's supposed to be a logo up there. Let's see. Oh, it is the middle of the night outside. So do I have my shaders on right? Yeah, the moon looks right. Candles. The lamps don't look right. Yeah, the lamps don't look right. Okay, hold on. I think the shaders aren't on correctly. Options. Video, is it video settings? Iris shader pack settings. No, that's not what I need. Is it resource packs? No. Oh, I need to go into mods. There we go. And then mini HUD's on, simple, all of those are on. Where is it? Those are, oh, that's for the render distances. Done. Options. No, done. I thought it was in video settings. Quality, performance, advanced. Shaders enabled. Okay, it's still thinking. Okay, so done. Back to game. There we go. Okay, yeah, the lights are actually glowing. When you look outside, there's fog. Yeah, the candles flicker. Yeah, the graphics are smoother. Okay. That's what was missing. All right. Let's, oh, I gotta fix this again. There we go. Okay, so now, what's the best way to do this? Do we go down here to the map room? Because we have the map here on the wall. So this is the house. This is where we are. We're in my house. And then out here in this open area here is going to be the village. It is a derelict village. It is like broken down. Essentially, you know, the people lived here and this used to be a huge manor, and then, you know, time passed and, you know, those days were gone, but the village is still going to remain kind of just the buildings and everything. It's going to be kind of like a ghost town. And then the working area out here, there's a huge working area where this used to be a flowing river, but it dried up because it got dammed, and it's just, that was also part of the problem, was that the river had been closed down. The straight line you see here that comes down, room, bridge, room, and then straight down to here, I was going to run a set of tracks, train tracks underground out here, and there's going to be a like a docking area for a ship and another, you know, because basically once everything dried up here, they were trying to still maintain the town. And the quickest way was this waterway that went around this way. And so they were going to run tracks down here. But I haven't gotten that far yet because I got to the point of mapping like the buildings out and then I stopped. And so what I was looking at here is, you know, let's see, what's it looking like outside? It is still nighttime. I forget the days in the days in Minecraft don't pass as quickly as they do in Palia, and I've been playing Palia a lot, and so I keep looking out the window going, wow, it's still dark outside. But yeah, so these are the buildings that we have mapped out so far. This is basically going to be a lift house where things from town can be lowered down, or things can be brought up from the mine cars that run underground that transport everything. Same for, over here, there's what used to be the loading dock where ships would come in. That's where everything gets loaded onto the cars, and the cars come out to bring everything into town. There was also a fishery, which is here. And then this sits over the top of a very large shaft. And so this is going to be a mining shaft down here, the mining area. Again, had its own dock and stuff that boats could pull up, but obviously since everything dried up, there's not much there. And I think I'm going to redo a little bit of this, like around here, and make it more sandy. Like like where the water had drawn back away from the edges. So I might convert some of that as well. Yeah, so that is the plan. It's slowly but surely getting lighter outside. Let's see. Oh no, we have to go. We either have to go up or down to get outside. And the sunrise. All right. Sun is up. That is the house up there on the hill. That's where I live. These squares here are where the various buildings of the town are going to be. The bridge has been outlined. Clearly not done, just the outline of it. And then over here is this is the dock for the there's fish out in the water. This is the dock for the mine building, and we'll get all this cleaned up and etched out and stuff like that. And there's going to be a floor here and whatnot, and a lift that goes down. This is just the main mine house. And then, as you saw on the map, lined up here with the bridge is one of the cart houses for loading and unloading goods. And then that the carts will turn here, and one will go to this, and this is all going to be filled in. This is a huge warehouse, where the ships used to come in. Half of it will be for one kind of goods, and then the other half over here where the other train car will come, or like inbound and outbound. Like one side's going to be imports, the other side will be exports. And then over here, this is the edge of the dock, and so there was a docking area here, where the ships would pull in here. And I think I left enough room on that side for another ship to pull in over there, a smaller one. But since it was a river and you couldn't, there's enough room for a smaller ship here. And I'm probably going to mold this out a little more, or just leave it as it is, as it filled in because of the lack of use. You know, I may put sand and stuff in here, but yeah, because it's a river, you wouldn't have had a ton of traffic coming back and forth. There's only so much room when you've got you know, a river set up. So but yeah, so this is the warehouse, and zoom, run around this way. And we could go down in here so you can see it. Let's close this so nobody sneaks in. Again, unfinished, but this is, there'll be tunnels here. You know, the trains will come in. On either side will be the lift that brings things up and down onto the carts. One tunnel is inbound, one tunnel is outbound. We'll go down this way. And the reason that dips down is because it goes under the level of the river. That was hard to say. And again, the tunnel has been started, but that's as far as I went, and I stopped there. That's the tunnel that, if we look at the map, that's the tunnel that's going to go all the way out to the other river. But yeah, we started there, and we basically ran under the river and came back on the other side here. So back up. Yep. Here's the house. And so, yeah, so this will be, and so this house, or this building, and the one over here, the one over there, those will basically be identical because they're just, you know, they're just machine shops with, you know, basically like double doors to be able to carry stuff in and out for foot people and whatnot, and then the trains running underneath with the lifts to lift things up and down to go in and out of the carts. So yeah, so this is like the industrial side of the island, or the river, where all the work would have been done, and then this is the more, you know, like the living area. And let's see, look at the map here. Oh, there are things moving towards me. Need to be careful. This is a regular server, and so there are, oh yeah, he's right there. Those are hold on. That is a what do you call them? Not a marauder, a pillager. There are pillagers that are in the area, and whenever I come outside, they give me a hard time. And I did go over to the other side of the island, so I do find it interesting that he's just standing over there. But he is absolutely watching me. Oh, they got me. I wasn't watching my health. And I'm back home again. In fact, I'm sure they're still out there. And we'll go down to the front door. Whoop, is this it? Yeah. I keep missing him. There we go. They were so close. Each one of them was one shot away. All right, let's go down and loot. What did they drop? One, two. Three. I dropped a couple of them over here. Didn't I? I thought a couple of them died as I was walking backwards. Oh, there they are. And need that that experience now. That they knocked me out. There is an ad going on right now. I do apologize if you're stuck behind the ads. No, nothing else over here. Let me double check. I'm seeing something red in the water. Is there a drown in there? A lot of fish. Just a random dead fish. Odd. Alright, well, the sun's going down. Let's get back in the house before the baddies come out. All right. We are safe and sound at home. Let's see. Let's head down to the storage floors. Let's see. I'm gonna need some rockets. What do I have in my inventory? Don't know why I have in my inventory. I don't know why I have what I have. Okay, so I've got the ominous banner we'll put away. Oh, it's so ominous. Bad Omen 3. Since we're standing right here, let's see. Bad Omen. Do I have... I don't have Bad Omen. Do I... do I keep that upstairs in the bar? No, that's got like one of each in there. I thought I had some of the ominous potions hidden away somewhere. The way this is set up, the bar is here, and it just looks like a regular bar. But if you walk up here, those storage barrels downstairs are accessible through the floor here. So I can get into those and restock these in there. Got all my potions. Where was I keeping these? Did I put them in the... They weren't in my... No, they're not in here. I thought maybe they were in my ender chest. But that's basically for like... That's my lockbox for expensive items, basically. Gold, jewels, diamonds, things like that. Did I keep them in here? That was a mistake. We didn't mean to do that. That was twice. They've got to be down in storage somewhere. So if I didn't, they're not there. No, they're not here. These are all backups. Yeah, those are backups of those. Lava's full, water's full. Guess I could harvest this. And no. Oh, and I'll need some of that to replant. Put that back. And then the rest back in there. Just realized I put that. Need to go upstairs to the house and go into the kitchen. Do I have storage for fish? Cod and salmon, yeah. Raw salmon, raw cod. How much? I don't know how much I have in the shulker. But I'll add that there. The phantom stuff. Maybe up in my office? Or down in the dungeon, maybe? Let me go up to my office. Do I have... No, I don't have anything in the filing cabinets yet. Whoops. No. Oh, that's right. I took everything out of here and I put it in the under chest. My own head. That's funny. That's when Skylar killed me. That's really funny. Swear. I don't remember where I was storing. Maybe it's down the actual storage room. Let's go down. So the bone meal, furnace fuel, bits and bobs, storage bits, the incinerator, base materials, future farming. Do I have anything in the drop box? So I thought I had a box for like mob drops. Prismarine, iron redstone crafting, tool ingredients, leather feathers, string paper. Scaffolding, dyes, terracotta framing, glasses, crimson warped. This is all wood. Flowers, decorative. Leaves and sapling, sticks, vine. Concrete, mud, grass, gravel, sandstone, rooted dirt, cobblestone, dripstone, calcite. Hell, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Miscellaneous end. Another, no. Lighting things. Where did I put them? Common bits, additional storage. Did I take them back to the warehouse? No, these have hardly anything in them. I'm so confused. I don't know what I did. I thought I had, maybe it is, maybe it's down in the dungeon. Let's go down and look. Yeah, there's nothing back there. My suit of armor. That's all the gunpowder. That's all the arrows. My crafting area for weapons. All the various kinds of armor I built. More kelp for the furnace. Now it's not down here in the practice room. Wait, my armor stand is missing. There was an armor stand here. You can see, yeah, if you look at it, you can see the outline of the block. So it's not loading in for some reason. There's an armor stand here with armor on it. Yeah, because it won't let me walk into it. It stops me. Yeah, I don't know why the armor stand isn't loading in. That is an extension, unless the extension doesn't work with this version. I'm gonna make myself a note really quick. Armor stands and racks. Extension update. Because that was a feature on the actual server. That wasn't something I had. So if it's not working, it has something to do with the server. Yeah, because up here, there are also, let's see if we can see it from the side. I'm not sure if I can see the black lines. Up here above here, there are, maybe I took those down? There used to be weapons hanging up here as well. Because I had the signs here, and then I had weapons here. Huh. We talk about having to get reacquainted with the game. When you take half a year off, you even have to get reacquainted with your own house. Now we'll go down to the dungeon here. Aha. Ominous bottle. I had put it down here. I had separated it from the rest of the stuff. And I have another banner. I thought I put it up down here. Now I've got my own banner down here. I've got the heads. I also don't remember the purple, like, snowflakes being drawn into the... I thought that had been turned off. Oh, because it's doing it on the portal as well now. Interesting. No, I thought I had something in these. Okay, these I do. I have a bunch of bone meal and bones in here. I got all the heads of various thwarted enemies. Oh, that's right. If I hold down I can get information of whatever block I'm aiming at. We'll go back and we'll see if we can look at that rack. What I was trying to do was inventory. The phantom heads, I think I was just going to take that back. The phantom membrane, do I not have... Maybe I wasn't storing that anymore. Because what can you do with it? Maybe I was turning it in at the... Let's go back in here. We'll close that. And so yeah, down here, if I go information, client world block state, barrier. Yeah, it knows something's there, but it just says barrier. So it's not drawing it in for some reason. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. We'll have to figure that out. What else? Let's look at... Okay, I've got my armors in there. Oh, I've got more rockets with me, that's right. I forgot, I put together a whole... So I wouldn't have to keep going back all the time. Why does it do that? So for now, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Whoops. Nothing like Nothing like throwing your tools. So yeah, so I've got that. I've got an empty one with me just in case. I have food with me. I have a bundle with me. So the ominous banner. I'm trying to think. I would have swore I put another one of those up somewhere. But does it cause harm if you put one of those up? Does that like call them? That I don't know. Let me look that up really quick. Let's see. Minecraft. Okay, so the banner doesn't trigger them. It doesn't cause them to like come after you or come find you. So I guess I could put it down in the weapons room. I feel like I could hang it there. Sure. I swear I have another one of those somewhere. I keep saying that. I don't know where the heck I put it though. I didn't put it up in the attic, did I? Let's see. We're up on the main floor. That's the office. That's the bedroom. Go up to the go up to the attic here. No, I didn't put it in the attic. I would have swore I put that banner somewhere. It's not up on the roof. All right, so we're gonna go down to storage and we're gonna put away. That is not storage. Go to storage. And we're gonna go to. We have seeds for farming. I think I have flowers, like decorative plants somewhere here. Flowers. Yeah, we'll put the firefly bushes in there with that. And then the phantom head and the phantom membranes will get rid of at the, we'll take it to the warehouse. Okay, so warehouse. We will go take the Nether Highway. There we go. Hello? There we go. Goodness. Where did we get stuck? One's kind of draped over the doorway there. Rest of it's fine. Yeah, that one just grew a little long. All right. This is our hallway to get to the nether highway. There is an access portal right here that goes down to the actual nether. Like whenever I need supplies from the nether or nether bricks or anything like that, I can go down that way and get down there. In fact, if you go down and follow this kind of windy path I made, there is... Oh, it's directly underneath here. Yeah, if you follow this and hook, you can see there's this kind of square block here. Basically, I was using this. I was just hollowing it out for netherite. So yeah, I was just bit by bit, I was taking that apart. There are... Looking to see if there's any... I don't see anybody down here. That one feels like it got longer. The southern road. So this is the nether hub, and then off the hub are the spokes where we all have our doors to get to our own bases. As you can see, if we turn around here, Haunted Hill, tmaaz. This is me. This is where I live. We'll hop up. Head towards the hub. This is a hallway that I decorated. It slowly turns from like looking abandoned and worn out to down to an actual looking more like a village, and then when you go through the gate, there's actually a village on the other side of the gate. It's not terribly far from where I live, but far enough away that it required its own gate. And there is a happy ghast hanging out down here. Hi. This goes to, I think, Resource Island. Yeah, I think that goes to Resource Island. There he is, the happy ghast. Yeah. So let's see, we want to go, the center here goes up to the hub of the actual island, or of the world. The tree house is there. Oh, actually, we can go here. Here, let's go ahead and go through. We're gonna go to the hub because we need to go check our mail. We haven't been here in ages. So this is the inside of the tree of the proverbial treehouse. For some reason, somebody stuck a pillager banner back there. Yeah, this world is so pretty. It's funny, you can hear the happy ghast through the portal. There's a happy ghast floating around over there. This is the oh wow, a lot more work's been done on that. The bridge was done. The portal, the building, or whatever that's called, is there. Yeah, it's been a long time since I logged on. Looks like there's a racetrack over there, a horse track. All the horses are still over there. Yeah, let's go down the side of the hill here. Well, there's another gas station. Well, there are gas just wandering around everywhere. This is a farm setup. I think I was trying to remember why this is here. Because that's a conservatory. There's like every kind of plant in there. It's really pretty. We'll cut across here. And then this is actually, here's the tree, the tree house. And then here with the beacon, this is the welcome center. Just really pretty. It's really well done. A south map, the north map, the central area map. Yeah, just very, very well done. And then in each of these, there's a server guide over here, where when you come in, you can read through that. Each one of these has starter packs for people who are new to the island, new to the server. They can take a starter pack. Yeah, it has a bed, torch, food, etc. in it. It's really nice, really well done. Yeah, really well done. And then over here, for new players when they get here, there is a hotel here where you can stay and you have a place to rest your head and put your stuff and get your bearings. And once you get know your way around the world, you can start deciding where you want to live and where you want to have a home and whatnot. This is the courier service here, and then this is the mail house, and I actually built this. I built the mail house, the post office. Let's see, do I have any mail? Let's see. No, okay. Done. Put my book back. Okay, nothing in there. Goes back up. Let's see. Trying to see if any new players. Ruby, Jessica. Done. Okay. Acorn's got stuff in her box. Oh. As a courtesy, we don't read each other's mail. And the only time we get into somebody else's box is if we're dropping something off for them. Generally, we also don't like we don't go into one another's houses or bases and whatnot. We tend to respect each other's privacy really well here on this server. Those are the under construction for the next level once this one's filled up. There you go. Yeah, this is the post office. And I have no mail. You have no mail. Dragon Tower. The I almost called it by the wrong name. It's a kind of building. It starts with an S. A show. What is the word I'm thinking of? That is going to drive me crazy. I have to look it up. What is the word I'm looking for? No, it's not a temple. It's not a shrine. Oh, y'all. I'm having a hard time. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know why the word is escaping me. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'll just fly up here. There we go. Yeah, it's just beautiful. I thought there was a sign up here that said like there's crafting and there's multiple floors. It's really pretty. All right, let's oh, it's nighttime. We need to, yeah, this is the hub. This is where you can see this. Oh, do I have zoom on? Yeah, this is actually a little house. It's hanging from this. There's like a beam that holds out, but it's in the shape of an acorn. I just thought that was so cool. It was so well done. Yeah, this is home essentially. You usually don't have to worry too much in town. There's so much light here. You don't tend to have to worry about mobs here, except for phantoms. There's a video online of me trying to fight the phantoms in vain because I was in the process of building the post office, And as I was building it, I wasn't sleeping, and the phantoms came. And my friend Skylar was here with me, and she was trying to protect me, and so she was shooting them as they were diving down to try to get me. And they had done some damage to me. My health was really low, and so I was trying to run into this building, which was finished at the time. Mine wasn't finished. This was. And so I was just going to duck in here until it was daylight again. And as I was trying to duck in there, Skylar shot at one of the phantoms that was trying to get me. And she accidentally missed it and hit me. And she took me out. And that is why... where was it? Oh, it's at home. That's why I have oh no, it's in the it's in my under chest. That is why I have a copy of my own head in my under chest. Yeah, it was but yeah, there's a video short. I think it's on YouTube, or maybe it's on TikTok. I don't remember. Maybe both. But yeah, there's a video of it happening, and I am cracking up laughing because I'm like, it was like I knew she was trying to help, and I knew it was an accident, but it was so funny how it happened. Oh yeah, this is the storage drop-off center. So basically, if you're here in town and you're working on something and you don't want to have to go all the way out to the storage warehouse, which is quite a distance away, you can just come in here and you can just drop items off. And there is going to be, it's in the process of being built, but there's going to be an automated system where it'll drop into a mine car and it'll just go there. And so yeah, that's being built by some other members on the server. There's this huge cathedral here. Yes, it's called Chapel Street. There's a nice little spot there for something to be built. Market Street. Oh, this got built up a little more. Yeah. This is the armory. There's a blacksmith there and his dogs. I don't know what this building is. A lot of art on the walls. Wait, is this somebody's house? Hold on. I feel like I might be in somebody's house. And there's a blacksmith and then an armory. Huh. Okay, so yeah, that's where you'll yeah, there's all kinds of tools in here for the taking. Donation drop box. Some bows. Hear a buzzing noise. I wonder if that was in the song or if that was another puppy. Just got a dish with a bone on it. That's great. Yeah, so that's new since the last time I was here. Since the last time I was able to get on. Whoop, what am I stuck on? There you go. Pretty. Kind of a Zen garden kind of thing going on there. Water's Edge and Market Street. So pretty. People put a lot of time and effort into making this world look the way it does. Oh, these are the... Yeah, there's some horses here. These are like temporary stables here for horses. And then there's a bridge over to... I think there's a couple bases over there. Some of the early people who started the server, I think live right over there. Yeah, another shot of the world at sunrise. The sun's coming back up here in a bit. So I think what we can do is we can head to the warehouse and this is the pub. I think it's called the Pumpkin Patch. Acorn built this. This is one of her places. Water's Edge Avenue. Interesting. Don't know why that's out there. What is this? Can you dig it or shop? This is new. It's like, I hear a cat. Okay, why do I hear... Hi, kitty. Why do I hear a creeper? Good grief. Okay. I don't know who built this. I don't know what this is. At first I thought maybe this was the hidden... There was a hidden bar down here. Like a speakeasy. But that's not what this is. In fact, how do we... I think the speakeasy's behind it. Because there's a secret way to get into it. To get into the speakeasy. Yeah, it's over this way. The Welcome Center, Restful Valley. There's just a random... I don't know why those are here, just a random chest in a An ender chest here. This is also new from the last time I was on. There's another deck with a boat. Oh wait. That deck was here. I think the deck is just the new part. I thought this was the fishing hut. Rick and Rilla Gas needs roof texture, interior detail. So they basically just stuck a sign here like, hey, if you want to work on it, go ahead. There's various boats here you can use to get around. There's a sign with nothing written on it. So this is new. Yeah, this whole area got built up. This wasn't a water feature before. It is interesting that it's because if you kind of walk up the water feature, you swim up it, you get up here and you realize there's a door in here. And splash. And you hop out. And there's this beautiful you have to go back up and close that. That needs to have some kind of trigger mechanism on it to close. Yeah, you come down here and this is the blue light speakeasy. There's a bar and table and chairs. You can sit and relax, and beautiful lighting and whatnot. And there's a baddie somewhere. Hopefully inside the walls. There's nothing written there. Yeah, okay, so it is. It's in front of the speakeasy. But they didn't put steps to go around. That's interesting. So yeah, we can get back out this way. And we'll go back and shut the door. Up here. It's just one little sign, blue light. All right. So in the gas, the happy gas you see over there, there is actually a stable for tying up happy gas, so you can get around with them here in the world. There's a tack trap. sorry, a tack shop for like taking care of horses and whatnot. And then there's actually a huge stable over there. It looks like there's a track for racing and riding horses. And I don't know if I can see it from here. Skylar made, I believe it was Skylar's. This way. It's hidden really from a lot of the from view. There we go. We'll zoom in a little. This is a really interesting kind of curio, knick-knacky kind of shop. It's really, really well done on the inside. It was a great design. I believe that was Skylar's, wasn't it? I think it was Skylar. Let's go check. It said somewhere that it was Skylar's shop. Oh. So I think that's facing right. Yeah, there's another floor up here of, yeah, Skylar. Sky's super secret spawn materials hidey hole. Hi kitties and a puppy. 2 puppies. So much going on up here. And then there's the spiral staircase. It goes all the way up to the story of Hazel Yarrow, the witch. But I'm not going to read it to you. You have to be a member to see that. All right. Yeah, this is the whoop. Front door is here. And it's dark outside. So we are gonna, actually, I think we're gonna fly. Just to be safe. There we go. And yeah, that's Treehouse Island. I love all the fireflies around the tree. Pretty. So we'll head to the warehouse. Let's see. While we were wandering around in the world here, yep, we need to go north. Wait, what did that say? Replay mod event marker has been added. Replay mod. Oh, it keeps saying this world contains data from an old version of Minecraft. Hold on 1 second. I want to look at something. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't. All right, close that. T, no. Escape, there we go. We're gonna head north and get up to the there we go. Up to the warehouse. All right. This is the, we back up. This is the lighthouse. And there are quite a few ships parked here. I haven't built a ship yet, but I was planning to. It looks like the next available slot is probably here or here. So yeah, that is on my to-do list. Alright, and we have arrived at the warehouse. Let's see. That's weird. Why? Hold on. Am I not hitting it right? No, it's pretty full. Oh, okay. Let's check this one. Okay, that one we could probably grab some from this other one and put them in there. And then we'll come over here. There isn't one there. There isn't one there. Wait, there isn't one here? There is one here. Okay. Okay, so So 2.5. I'm trying to even them out. I got 2.5. 2 and essentially a half. You got 2.5. Okay. 3. And we'll grab another one. Diablo be sounding a little funny today, but hi TMAaz. Hey Eve, how are you? Sorry I didn't see the message come in. Oh, why didn't it announce that? Thank you so much, Eve. I really appreciate that. I don't know why it didn't trigger the sound effect. I don't know why. I apologize. I wasn't ignoring you. Let's observe the tmaaz in their natural habitat, too engrossed in storage. I know. I got sidetracked. Oh, I was coming down. No, I was going down here. What the hell I'm doing? I was coming down here because here, yes, another box of shulkers. No worries, it's gonna finish eating them, pop on to let you know I was trying to harass you. Oh, yeah, it has literally been like 6 months since I've played Minecraft. And so I jumped in figuring I'm gonna start working on something. And of course, I've gotten sidetracked by literally absolutely everything. I wandered around my area for a while, then I wandered around the. I went to the hub and I wandered around the hub for a while, and now I'm here and I don't really have a reason to be here. I'm just. Okay, so I did that. One of these I didn't put. I feel like I'm losing my marbles. I would swear one of these I didn't put 3 stacks in. So it's this one. Did you see the newest Ender Chest expansion? I saw that the Ender Chest was doing the what is it there? Okay, now they're full. I saw that the Ender Chest was doing the weird star thing. Like the snowflakes that come at it. But this one's not doing it. Oh yeah, there it is. It's doing that weird thing. I didn't think it did that before. Oh wait, do you mean the Ender Chest like outside in where my grave is? I didn't see that. Okay, we're gonna need to go outside. Okay, the there's a running joke on the server that I need to go look at. There's more going on. Uh-oh. All right. It's daylight now, so we shouldn't be in too much trouble here. Okay, so okay, so I don't even know if there's time to explain this whole thing. Basically, this is a long-running joke about ender chests and monsters and stuff on the here. And apparently I RIP, I died from the monsters here. Okay, so okay, yeah, I saw that. What is this? Okay, there's the monster screaming. Hey, wait, don't go out, it's unsafe. Wild ender chests live in the tall grass. Okay, there is redstone all the way around this. Is this some... This looks like some kind of ritual going on here. What did they... What are they unleashing down there? I'm not sure I want to know. There's something up on top of there too. That was wild ender chests live in the tall grass. It almost looks like you could... This is amazing. It's so funny. So, wild ender chests. Are they still? Yeah, they're still down there too. Good grief. This is awesome. Oh, and for those of you who are fans, you probably noticed these buildings over here. These are all three of these are Acorn's builds. But we get inside the trees here so you can see. They are pretty much exact replicas of the three buildings featured on Bob's Burgers. And inside and out, they're complete. They're really well done. I'm having this summon an end island to make up for the colonization in the end. Nice. I was like, yeah, because the island is made from... Okay, I wanted to see what's up on top of here. This is amazing. I love that. Anytime you get close, they all start screaming. This is so funny. This is really well done. Has Acorn seen this yet? I would imagine she has, but I had to string those chorus plants to lock them in a baby stage. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, because those clearly haven't grown, so that's really well done. That's funny. Oh man. Wow, and the lights down the main boulevard here. Oh, you don't think Acorn's seen it yet? That's awesome. This is so pretty. So was Wakuni working on the lake? Was this their lake, or I'm trying to remember who was working on the trees in the lake. The benches along here. This is so nice. Oh wait, here. Instant pond, just add water. Yeah, Acorn hasn't logged into Treehouse since I built it. Oh, okay. I want to press the button, but I also don't want to press the button. I think I'm going to go with not pressing the button. Okay, let's keep going this way. Yeah, the pond is really nice. What could go wrong? Yeah, exactly. And the apartment buildings over there and the stores. Oh man, I miss being on here. I'm really glad I logged in. It's been too long. This fountain is so pretty. That's really well done. I like that. The park benches around it. And then over here is, these are all like warehouse stores, aren't they? Or are these actually going to be farms? Oh, wait, if I remember correctly, that was the whole intention, was high rises with farms inside them, like automated farms. Yeah, somebody's got just a whole stack of shulkers out here. Oh, the Ghostbuster building. Oh, okay. Then there's another... I don't know if that's a building or if that's just sheared off where the edge was supposed to be. I think it might be just the edge. Oh, so they... But it does have a moss... it does have a farm inside. Oh, okay. Oh, I almost stepped off the edge there. That's not a doorway. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. I don't know what's happening here, but man, that's pretty. It's got water in it, so I'm presuming this is some kind of farm. Oh, you know what? I bet it's a thing of where it gets to a certain height and whatever that is up there affects these. There's a lightning rod here. I don't know if that's for show or if that has a purpose. Cows and whatnot. Time to look for a new button to put. What does this do? Ah! Yeah, there's train tracks here, so this has got to be fully automated too. Something happens up there, those do something, stuff falls, it goes into the train cars, gets picked up, and taken into... Whoop, get out of the water. Get out of the water. Okay, so redstone tracks there, go there. So the one train goes around all of that. There's a tripwire. Oh, with that precariously perched mine car. Okay, yeah, do not... I need to get out of here. Need to not touch anything in here. I do not want to break whatever is going on here, because this is really cool and it's beautiful to boot. Yeah, that's really cool. Wow. Yeah, there's some pets tied up here. A lot of storage boxes. That has a light on it, so that's some kind of automation as well. A window here, but I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I feel like there should be another lamp, like right here. It feels kind of dark back in this corner. Whose head is that? We're just gonna look through, make sure nothing's gonna kill me in here. Okay. Interesting collection of things. Pale Moss Farm. Currently off. Time to look for a button to look. Look where? Oh, look, a lever to flip. No. I don't. When other people have automation, I know better than to touch it. Oh, see, now there's a lever back here in the corner. No. We're not. This is how I end up dying. Hey, there's another button. You should definitely flip that. I am assuming there's a reason there is a head on the wall. Whoops. There's a dark corner back here. This can't be. Okay, nothing back there. All right. Wow. That's a giant store. What am I doing wrong? Here we go. You have to be smarter than the scaffolding. There we go. And that's pretty. That is a wild contraption up there. It's very reminiscent of the, what do they call them? Not the World Eater, but the thing that Acorn was using to clear out the magic. I almost said the Magic Kingdom, the Mushroom Kingdom trench, basically. I believe you turn it on, it bombs the chorus and you ride around in the cart replanting them. Oh, like it drops. Oh yeah, there's TNT up there. Oh yeah, it does. So it triggers, it drops TNT, all of this blows up, and then the minecart rides around and picks up everything. Huh. Interesting. So, oh, that was not my best flying attempt. Impressive. Yeah, got a close-up look at the wall. Okay, so all of it's been emptied. There's, you know what? I'm gonna sleep here. Just because I do not want to get attacked by phantoms. I'll need to make sure to sleep in my own bed when I get back to my base. I really don't think you could take damage. Okay. Yeah, you know, You you would think that I can definitely defy the the usual reasoning and logic when it comes to oh wait, there are trees planted in the road. I thought this. Oh, is it here? It's here. Okay. This is the road. And then this is the sidewalk, I think. Maybe? I was trying to think. I was trying to remember how this exactly how it works. I need somewhere high to go. Maybe I can get up there. Now, can I land on the scaffolding? Okay. Ain't me surprised that that worked. I built, geez, this is probably coming up on a year ago. I have the fog of distance on, so I can't see the edge of the build. So that it always looks like you're within the world. No, don't think about time. Yeah, it's probably been about a year ago that I had mentioned to Joseph that I had an idea, and I wanted to run it past him because I didn't know which direction to go. I ended up making two like art museums, and I made one kind of in the old school, like here in St. Louis, the art museum here in St. Louis is this big kind of traditional federal Gothic looking building with pillars and the whole deal. And so I made one like that. But I also made one that's like a super like modern, almost kind of like Frank Lloyd Wright kind of thing going on with it. Very kind of 1960s pre-Googie time. And so I sent him to him. I'm like, I don't know which one of these to build, but I wanted their input. I wanted, because Joseph was kind of this was his baby. And I wanted to make sure that I was putting something here that he was okay with. But then everybody got so busy, and we never actually finalized figuring out which one. So, but those are in my single player. Oh, hold on. I almost jumped without having my stack. That would have been really funny. I would have jumped and fallen right down on that tree. There you go. I'm gonna go back to my base, and man, flying up to that is so cool. I'm gonna go back to my base. I have most of a shop built, but then lost passion for it. Oh, so you were building something for the island as well, or for the warehouse district? I think we all were. I think we were all. I get the feeling we were all working on stuff so hard, and we got so like laser focused on it, and at some point, I think we all got exhausted. And it seemed to kind of coincide at the same time. So I'm gonna go back. Ooh. I almost ran into my guard. I'm gonna go run back. I'm gonna respawn. I'm gonna go back and actually reset my spawn point to my own bed. Whoops, got out the door the wrong way. And then I'm going to jump into my single player world. Whoop, not even enough steps. There we go. Go here, go here. Reset. Turn. Boop. Disconnect from the world for a bit. Real talk, have you ever burned yourself in your tunnel? I actually had to redo my tunnel because everyone that walked down the tunnel, including Acorn, kept getting burned. And so I went through the tunnel, and what I did was I dropped the lava one level down, and then I put glass over the top of it so that it would stop burning people. Because the problem was that I created it on my single player, and my single player world is made in creative mode, and so nothing hurts you in creative mode, including lava on the floor. So let's see, play selected world. We're gonna go in here. All right. So, on this side of the street is the more traditional treehouse art gallery. Big building, dome on the top, very stately, very... Oh, when was I working on this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, almost a year ago. And it's got the, the big porch on the front with the seating. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Here. There we go. I need to get that stick out of my hand. And then this is the lobby. You come in, it's huge. In here was going to, this is a gift shop. Open air gift shop in here. And then on this side, there's some glass cases for displays. And then here was where you walked up and you paid, your fee, special admission, seniors, adults, blah, blah, blah. You got your tickets. And then there was like one display here at the beginning. You know how most of them have. This is maybe one Panera at most. A Panera. and then you come in, and each direction, you come down here, gallery south, gallery north. So each one of those would have a gallery hallway on them. There is the elevator room where you get into the elevator to go up or down. And then up here, there is a snack bar, like a little coffee. What did I call it? Atlas. Oh, I named it after my favorite coffee shop when I lived in Boulder. Atlas Purveyors. It was such a great place. So I named it in honor of that. So yeah, there's a coffee shop here. And then on the other side, and there's like a dining area. And on this side, there's the Metro Grill and Cafe. You come in and get a sandwich or whatever. Bunch of tables. And then the balcony here looks down over the main area. And then the elevator shaft is in the middle. And so this is just the main, like the main chunk of the building. And the reason I stopped here was because I realized to continue building it, I needed a lot more room than here. And so what you see over here is actually the completed project. And so we'll fly up here. And so, yeah, this is the copied and pasted where I could bring this into the world and actually build it. Again, you know, it's literally identical, except when you come in here and you go down, you come around here and this is the gallery. Do I remember Acorn Skyblock Season 1 Panera? I haven't watched any of the Skyblock stuff. I think I realized early on that the energy and stuff wasn't like, it was like a little too intense for me. And so I ended up I wasn't part of the whole Skyblock thing. I didn't watch it. But I remember the thing about the Panera, and I remember there being, I don't remember if Acorn built one in the end, or if there was something about the Panera in the end, I think. But yeah, I do remember something about that. Oh, and then when finished, there's a storage room. There are stairs going up, and then stairs that go down. And there's another entire gallery down here. And the reason I made it this big was because the main two galleries, you can easily hang all of the artwork that's currently available in Minecraft. You can hang in like one gallery, and I wanted all the rest of the space for us as server members to do map art, where like we could do our own art and then put it on, you know, on maps and bring it in and rebuild it here. Oh, and there's restrooms here, bathrooms, and sink around the corner with, you know, soap and stuff. Yeah, so I built this one, and let's see, no, I just went back to the basement. Oh, I guess I could take the elevator. Oh, that's storage. I got turned around in my own build. Lower galleries up. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I referred to as the traditional build. And then when I went, well, I don't know, it looks almost a little too like stoic, I guess. And so then I built whoops, back to game. One of these days I'll learn the controls. And then I built this one, which is the more kind of modern building. It's got the big sign out front. You come in, a much smaller kind of vibe to it. It's got like a much smaller like book area for selling things. It's got the counter here to come up and, you know, pay for your tickets and whatnot. And then you come back here to go to the actual art gallery entrance. There's the elevator to go up and down, or you can take the stairs down into the gallery. And, you know, this again was just this was the main floor. And again, I ran into that same issue of, oh wait, I'm on a flat world and I didn't build down, or I didn't make it a deep world. I just made it a flat world. And so I can't dig down in any of these. And so I had to start building these above ground versions where, all the things that would normally be underground are hovering above. But so come in the front door, you come around, you can take the elevator down, or you can, and there's signs of, your usual, don't run, be courteous, don't take pictures. And then you go down and there's going to be like flower pots and stuff here and whatnot. There's one here. And then you go down and there's a gallery there, a gallery there, a gallery there. And then a future exhibits where it says currently closed, but I forget how to. There, we'll just walk there. There's another gallery back here as well. But yeah, so same basic kind of premise, just a huge gallery where people can make their art and hang it in here, and then all of us on the server can wander around at our leisure and look at all the artwork people make. Gallery up to the lobby. There we go. Oh, and then there's a little display of prints available for purchase. So yeah, those are my so we had the this one has a very small footprint on top of the ground, but it has a huge footprint underneath. Whereas the old school style building, this one has a footprint that is the same above and below. So basically it just keeps going down, and you can keep, I mean, we could keep going down. I don't think it'll ever get bigger, but yeah, and that was my sticking point, and that's why I wanted to talk to Joseph about it, because I was like, this one takes up very little room on top, but it's huge underneath. I was like, so I didn't want it to mess up any of like the subway things going on, or the the transit system of moving the where you had the drop-off stations for supplies and stuff to the warehouse. So yeah, so there was the, if we need more room above but not below, there was this version. And then if we didn't care about how much land space I took up, there's this behemoth. Oh, and the outside of this one along the street would have this window where, as you were on the roadside, there was a let's see. Do you like one of them more than the other? I like them equally in totally different ways. I like this one just because it's kind of modern and cool, and we don't have a lot of buildings like this on the server. And I like this one just because it reminds me of the art museum here, where it's kind of a gigantic stoic building that looks like a museum. Have you considered just causing everyone to have to build around you? No, I don't do that. I am very much a person who wants to make sure that I am not intruding on others, especially in a build like this, where it's you know, it's in a world. Save and quit. Oh, I didn't mean to save that. That's okay. Go back to multiplayer. Go back to join. Do it. Inconvenience people. It's not in my nature to do that. So yeah, so this is it was something of a landing. So that's my base setting up on the hill. And basically I started putting down all these blocks for where things were going to be. There's going to be a bridge there. This is going to be a kind of a dilapidated village. And then over on this side, there's going to be over on this side, there's going to be like a warehouse, boats, a mine, underground cars and whatnot. You give "I'd faint if I had to be rude on purpose" energy. No, I just I'm keeping my eye open. The reason I just stopped for a second, as you can see over there on the horizon, there is a pillager outstation really close by. And if I travel to this side of the river, sometimes they realize I'm over here and they come over and start harassing me, like they did at the beginning of the stream where they killed me. So, yeah, I don't know. I've always been that way, where always trying to keep the peace. But yeah, this is the area that I was going to work on, and I have spent 2.5 hours yutzing around and not getting anything done. Which, shock and amazement, me in Minecraft not getting things done. But I think next steps as far as my area. Oh, I need to get some food. I think next steps for my own personal area here is I need to figure out what the village buildings look like. I know what generic regular village buildings look like, but I'm going for a village that once was thriving is now dilapidated kind of a thing. And so I basically have to come up with what it looked like new and then kind of erode it, I guess. I gotta run, though. It was fun catching you. Oh, likewise. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I really do. I'm just gonna press all the buttons here. That wasn't what I meant to press, but that's okay. For those of you who may or may not know, Eve is also a fantastic streamer. I enjoy spending time in her community, and we always have a good laugh when she's streaming, and I get to be on the other end of the stick and give her a hard time. So please absolutely make sure to spend some time, go over, click like, follow, subscribe, all the things. No, the narrator's not going to work again. It worked earlier. Why is the narrator being... Hmm. The narrator's being picky. I don't know why it's not working again. It worked earlier. Yeah, the voiceover and the automated things are very, very fickle. And I honestly, I think it has something to do with the fact that Mix It Up keeps updating, like literally every time I log in to stream, it does another update. And I think they need to like pump the brakes a little bit and maybe do like maybe an update a month or something like that. Not literally an update every week. It's too much, and I'm afraid they're gonna break something. Cause yeah, like tonight, for some reason, the voiceover worked earlier when I did a shout out for Acorn when I started, but then I just did one now and nothing. It acted like I didn't press the button. So very, very weird. But the end result is you should all go over and like, follow, and subscribe to Eve's stream here on Twitch, because heck of a lot of fun. Really enjoyable and engaging to watch. All right, you too. Have a great night, and thanks so much for stopping by. And hanging out. I really appreciate it. A lot of fun, as always. So yeah, I guess our next move is figuring out what these buildings are going to look like. We need to come up with something feasible, and the reason these are so large as opposed to what you normally see in like a regular village is because I actually want them to look like buildings that were lived in, as opposed to in your usual village that's like generated by Minecraft. The buildings are literally just big enough to fit like 1 or 2 beds inside and a chest, and that's it. You can like, and there's like 1 block space to walk between them, and that's it. I wanted these to actually look more like real buildings that people would actually live in. We can't change that server. On my own server, I have an entire village that I built. And you can go back and watch the really early VODs before I got on Treehouse. I haven't built in that world in ages, but yeah, I built. There's basically an entire village of every, what do they call it? Every what do they call them? The jobs that each of the villagers have. Each villager has an occupation, I guess. They're a specialty that they can do, like the map maker and the librarian, stuff like that. Basically, I went through and I found each one of those, and I made buildings for each one of them, but more as if they were actually living and working there. And so I made them full size. So there's like a kitchen and a bedroom and a place for them to sit down and, you know, read and, you know, so forth. I made it much more realistic. But I made a whole village, and that's on my server, my other server. Where do I have complete food? In here. What do we want? How much energy? I need quite a bit. Oh, I have a whole thing of chicken in my hand. How did I not see that? Put that here. Chicken. Yeah, there we go. Let's eat some chicken really quick, and We are right as rain. All right. So what was I saying before I was eating? It's getting dark outside again. You can see the sunset out the window. That's pretty. Yeah, like here in the house that I built, you know, when you walk in the front, there's the you know, there's like an entry hallway where you come in, take your jacket off, whatever, or you could go this way and there's a parlor, like they actually had back in the olden days. Most houses had a parlor where you could go in, sit, have a drink, whatnot. You know, I mean, depending on how far back you go, typically the men would go into the parlor, they would smoke cigars and they would sit in there and drink, and the women would be in the other area of the house. Times, thank God, changing to what they are now. I would hope that my friends would all come over regardless of what gender they may or may not be, and could all just hang out in here and we'd all do whatever we want. And then we'd come in here and all sit down and eat together. Oh, apparently we're on ad break again, because of course we are. But yeah, I think next steps are, let's go up to the office. Yeah, I think next steps are going to be trying to this patch. Trying to remember where this is. It's not on this map. Oh, unless no, it's not on this map. What is this? I've created my own mystery. I don't even know what I did. I mapped something. I don't know where this is. Well, I guess this would be an easy way to do it. Find that lake on the map. Oh, it's nighttime. It's getting dark. It's going to be hard to see it. Was it north? That lake looks similar, but there's no trees. Is it down here? No. Yo, what the heck did I do? Where did I get this map? I'm gonna play 20 questions and figure that one out later. Wait, did I? No, I didn't write it down. That would have been too easy. I don't know where that is. That's funny. So yeah, I guess next steps are actually figuring out what we're gonna do as far as building type. I know what the industrial buildings are gonna look like. I already have those mapped out. I'm actually using buildings that I have photographs of, industrial buildings that I want these to look like. And so I already have kind of the industrial part kind of mapped out as to how that's going to look. But the village part where, you know, we're going to have these buildings. There's going to be buildings out this way as well. There'll be buildings that'll kind of go back here towards the trees. Back in this area, there's going to be probably an arbory, arboretum, or an arbory. I believe that's how you say it. A tree farm. So yeah, so basically it will be completely self-sustaining, and also sustaining to the reason why, you know, all these businesses were here before the river dried up. So yeah, that is the plan. So I guess next steps are gonna be figuring out what those buildings are gonna look like, and I think to do that I need to be over in my flat world. I'm trying to remember if I made any. Wait, what did I just throw? Why did I have a dark oak slab in my hand? These are various buildings I've made along the way. There's the post office. We were just looking at that. This is the post office. That's on the treehouse SMP. This is a building that has not been used yet. It is designed after the it's what is now a kind of a famous building. Did I leave the sign up here? I did. There it is. It's based on the WJR radio transmitter building in Detroit, Michigan. It is a historic building. And it is very, very similar. I tried to get as absolutely close as I could to exact. I did take some liberties because the building didn't have the windows. I think because it was a radio transmitter building, it was basically just stone walls. And so I did add in the, you know, to breathe some life into it. I needed to give it some windows. Yeah, that's what that building is. And still trying to find a use for it. That was the original design for the house. That is how I designed it. I went into the treehouse and I basically just said, from here to here, copy this dirt. And then I put it here and figured out how the house was going to fit on top of it. When I build things, I try to build into the environment. I try not to alter the environment to fit my build. I find it much more challenging to work with what I have given instead of, you know, just modifying it to suit my needs. Yeah, these are various hallway designs I've made. That's the one, of course, on the treehouse, my current one. That is a dummy template that is just empty. That was the one for the village that is right next to mine. Let's see what else is down here. I did a couple different variations of it and versions of it to see what I liked. This is this is working out the redstone and what needed to happen to make a hidden passage in my dungeon. And this is this is based on Sharfpang's design of a multi-floor elevator system where you have 4 elevators. One goes all the way up, or yeah, the down ones, you step off one down goes down 1 level, the other down goes all the way down. Same with up, one goes up 1 floor and one goes all the way to the roof. And then you just when you get to the next floor, I forget how you do it. You reverse it? Is this one, let's see, this says express, this goes all the way down. And this goes to the lobby. So that's 1 floor, 2 floors. This one goes up 1 floor. And this comes up from the other. Yeah, I don't remember. This is the problem. I haven't done it in so long. I don't remember exactly how it works. And maybe I was still working on it at the time to figure out how you could do a multi-story building like a skyscraper where you were able to get off at each floor, or you could take the express to go up. Just swoop all the way up or all the way down. And I think down was pretty easy because down just connected. No, I think they both ran into the same issue where, because down goes down there, and then the express was the easy part. It was just a tunnel. It went all the way up or all the way down. That was easy. It was the express versus individual floors that was the problem. And I think that's what I was trying to work out, was how to do that. But I think you need more than 2 elevators. I think you need 3. Because the individual floors need to alternate back and forth between 2 stacks, and then the express is just 1. So yeah, I think that's what I realized as I was building this, was that I needed to go back. I needed to add 1 more set so that the express was in the front and it went all the way up or all the way down. And then back here, you had single floor, empty. And then the next floor, that would be single floor, empty. Because you have to be able to stop. And you can't stop if each one has to go up 1 floor. So I think that's what it was. Yeah. But I thought out here, I would have sworn that I had It's not out here, is it? This is the base for making map art. This is a blackout square. So that, oh, the sun's coming up. So yeah, this is exactly the size of a map. This is a block. And so this being pitch black like this, when you take a map of it, it's perfectly solid black. And I used that to cover some windows. I used maps right behind the window. Like if you were to go here, this is actually a perfect example right here. Here you have glass, and then you have these, the shutter, the trap doors behind it, for some privacy. What I wanted to do was I wanted to have blackout windows. And so instead of those, what I could do is I could put a frame in there, throw a map in it, and then I could put a glass block next, in the next block, and it would look like a window, but it was pitch black inside that you couldn't see in. Yeah. This was me figuring out how the elevator was going to work for I'm looking back at the house, how the elevator was going to work for the museum. So yeah, that was basically just a raw design of how we're on the first floor, and when you go up to the second floor, the second floor is lit up. And then there was going to be a third floor up here. There you go, third floor. So yeah, that is what all this is. The one building I didn't mention is this one. This is one of my first flat world builds. I never used this building. I basically told anybody who wanted a kind of Swiss chalet hotel, that they were more than welcome, that I'd give them the what do you call it, the Chalet Aviva. I told them I'd give them what is the word I'm looking for, the template for it, so that they could build it as they wish. Yeah, it's the lobby area, huge hotel. Oh, and if you go down, there would, of course, we're on a flat world, so I can't go down. But underneath there would be a wine cellar. And then you go up, and each floor would have, like rooms, or like this would be like the dining hall. And then the next floor could be rooms. I think this was we already up to the attic. It's got a wood floor. No, we're still going up. This is the attic. And there's storage up here on top. And then storage here. And then there's window access. Whoop. For all of this. And that's the roof. So yeah, this was a build that never went anywhere, never got used. Just it was an idea I had, and I wanted to get it down on paper, I guess. And then there's an outdoor seating area with a fire and some area here to sit and relax. Yeah. So let's go down here. Let's see. Well, tell you what, let's go here. All right, we spent the better part of 3 hours tinkering in Minecraft, and I didn't really start on the project that at the beginning of stream I said I was going to start on. I think we actually spent the time after so long being away of just familiarizing ourselves with the world again, getting back into the world and, you know, looking things over and seeing what's what. And yeah, I think that's okay. I think we needed to allow ourselves that time to kind of get reoriented into the world and start working in Minecraft again. Because I've realized that I do miss it. And I would like to start working on it again. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. With that being said, I think that is going to draw things to a close here for this stream. As always, please remember to be well, take care of yourself, look after yourself, and look after those around you. We could all stand to, we could all use an extra shoulder, extra ear, extra set of eyes watching. The world's kind of a rough place right now, and there's a lot of bad going on, and we need to do what we can to counterweight that, to be the good, to see the good, to be the good. Yeah. There was a great story. I was just speaking about this to a friend. There's a story that's commonly referred to as the starfish parable. But it's about an old man who sees someone walking down the beach throwing starfish back into the water. And the beach is just littered with starfish. But the person's going along and they keep picking them up and chucking them back out into the water. And the man walks up to him. He's like, "Well, what are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I'm saving these starfish. I'm throwing them back out." And the guy's like, well, that's ridiculous. There's literally tens of thousands of them. You're not going to save all of them. And the guy thought about it for a minute, and he looked down and he threw the one he had his hand out into the water. And he said, yeah, but I saved that one. And that's how we have to look at it. We may not be able to save the world. We may not be able to help everyone in the world, but we can help. We can do our part, however small it may be. We all can do our part to put a little good into the world. And I hope you join me. So yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. I am tmaaz. This is the construction zone. And I hope to see you again real soon. Thanks for spending time with me. Thanks for being here. And until next time, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.